Can you share an experience that was a challenge that you didn't think that you could pull off, but you did? And perhaps what elements or what skills helped lead to that unexpected positive outcome from something that you thought was just like too big of a challenge?
The number of choices I'm sifting through in my mind of like things that probably shouldn't have worked that ended up working, it's huge. I'm actually going to go back to a show we made called Goodness. I worked with a writer in Toronto named Michael Redhill, who's a tremendous writer. We did a first draft of that play at the Tarragon Theatre, and it was relatively successful. I'd say it was a modest success. Neither Michael or I were quite happy with it when it opened. We watched it, we got all of this information from the audience, then we decided to redo it and try to do a different version of it and take that version to Edinburgh, to the Edinburgh International Festival Fringe. And because we had that learning of sort of a modest success, we were able to understand how the piece should work. We recreated the piece in a way, cut about 20 minutes, really streamlined it. Then we didn't get any funding to go to Edinburgh. And this was really sad. And somebody wrote a piece about us in the Globe, and we did an online campaign. And through small donations, we assembled enough money to get the show to Edinburgh. And when we were in Edinburgh, we won the Best of Edinburgh Award. We're the only Canadian company in history to have won this award, and we got a production of that play in New York directly from that. I got another production of that play in Helsinki. That play then toured Canada after that. It also toured to Rwanda. So it was like a crazy international success. But that moment of sitting in the first production going, it's not quite working, and then just keeping going, understanding that there are further possibilities, and then executing those, and then not having enough money, and then understanding, well, there's more we can do. We can scramble, we can try to get this, make calls. I mean, it was a lot of effort to put that money together. And then suddenly, after these like repeated effort, the success gates opened, because we were in a context. The Edinburgh is this place where if you have a success, it can leapfrog all over the world suddenly.
Right.
But that's an experience of that happening.
But what I'm hearing from you is it was a lot more than luck that got you to Edinburgh, where the gates opened up. I mean, it was a tremendous amount of hard work and dealing with failure, or dealing with like trying to make adjustments and keeping motivated, believing in the piece, no?
Yeah, no, exactly. It's the old, over the 20-year overnight success kind of trope. It's like anybody who pops onto a scene and is suddenly like really good often has decades behind them and a lot of hard work.
Right.